Hi, so I'm going to explain you what is HANA. Okay, so HANA is a high performance analytical appliance. Means it is a very high performance oriented software. Like it will give you the output very quick, and it has all the parts which is assembled together, like hard disk, very big space database is connected in HANA. So what is HANA? High performance analytical appliance. So why we use HANA? HANA, SAP HANA is a in-memory column-oriented relation database management system. Okay, so it is in memory, like the memory is inside the hard disk itself. So the query is between the memory and hard disk. It minimizes because the memory itself is there in the hard disk. The query will be faster because the database itself is a memory. So that is an advantage that SAP is an in memory, and the values have all been stored as a column oriented. Okay, so history of HANA, like when it started. October 2012, SAP started a platform called SAP HANA Cloud. In 2015, it has launched S4 HANA. It is a complete enterprise uh, SAP HANA where it has been connecting to a different clients. Okay. In November 2016, SAP announced to HANA 2. Okay, so this is the architecture of HANA. Okay, where in the client level you see JDBC, ODBC, these are all where the user is connected to the client, right? So it has been connected to the different systems, and that network protocol, it has been connected to the SQL processor in HANA database. Okay, so this is the where HANA server, mainly the database will be stored here. It has a calculation engine, MDX engine, authorizations. Okay, a row store, column store. HANA can utilize either a row store or column store. For a column store, will be very faster. Okay, so that is why HANA will be using column store. So as we discussed, HANA is a in-memory database. So memory itself is there in the database. So it is no, it will the passing on the information to memory from memory to hard disk will be minimized. Okay, the storing the data in memory rather, that is faster data access. No need of movement of data from disk to memory. So these are all the client level where HANA will support using on the client to access the data from the HANA database. So here the database itself is a memory. Performance advantages, it is more. HANA runs in multi-core CPU, so it keep multi CPUs can be connected to HANA. All the data is in memory, like it is to avoid the input and output process. So you give input, it has to go to the database, then fetch it and put it to a RAM. So it avoids that movement because the memory itself is there in the disk. So database consists of tables like material number, material description, price, which are given. So it is of column and rows, right? So these are all called as columns and rows. So row store, how it searches the records. Okay, when it has to search the record, it has to pass all the column fee values like this, right? Material number, description, and prices. It has to search for 6 lakhs. So coming to the next row, it has to go like this and it found. Okay, so it takes a lot of time in the row store. In the column store, what happens is directly the complete column is being stored, right? So material price is completely stored in the memory. So it just directly go to which row and it find the second, it found the 6 lakh. So it need not go to a complete row values. Directly it points to the column. Under the column, it try to fetch the value. All right. So in traditional database, it was like this, like, presentation server, application server, and the database. So now it has been combined. Controller and the database have been combined. So HANA uses index server, right? So index server, as we discussed, HANA executes SQL, its own SQL processor like MDX engine, row store, column store. It uses planning engine, calculation engine. Session manager supports a multiple session SQL queries. Okay, provides you writing queries on the SQL. SQL in HANA, it is SQL script, we call it as, like, we write SQL statements where it can be calculation in the SQL itself. We can calculate like case, addition, summation. While writing the select query itself, you can calculate the data. So the course content of app on HANA has these things, like, we have already discussed HANA architecture. What is HANA? We have to run with HANA Studio. Then you should be able to work on performance tools on HANA, HANA web objects, application development on a app on HANA, modeling. You have to know what is modeling, SQL statements, right? ADDT, theory concepts. So CDS views can be written. We go to the creation of CDS view in HANA, then we can write like select in the table and field name. So automatically entity and the view will be created in a SE11. It will be created a view like this, and this will be created an entity here. So this entity can be accepted by HTML OData. It will be connected to that. Okay, so you have to know how to create a CDS view, core data services view, how to create it and execute it. So this is how, like, you can write a query in HANA app. You can directly declare an internal table here. So directly work area have been declared and you are processing the internal table. You can even write case statement inside the select, like case when US, then give us United America. So when it is US, you get this values. So how the version code, like, if you have a HANA version 1709, so that is called 17 will be the year and 09 will be the month. Okay, so that is how HANA versions will be there. So few examples are like this. So that will be the end of HANA ABAP demo. So thanks for watching this video.